Hello everybody, welcome back to the Giants rebuild. We have some big things to do. It's gonna be a quick off season. We don't have that much to do actually, but we have some things to do. And one of those is being re-signing players, but first we want to look at regression as per usual. Player regression this year looks like Evan Ingram minus 12. He's going down actually already. Zach Cunningham minus 7, Zessler minus 10, Beluga minus 31. Wow, he got tanked. And Todd Davis isn't even playable anymore. Minus 25. That's crazy. 69 overall now. So players ready to negotiate. Zessler, you want to come back? I'll be happy to take you. 10.8. How do you like that? We still have 67 to work with in cap room as well, even after this. And he didn't accept. 12.5 franchise tag. I'll pass on that. Weathers has that star development, so I'm willing to give him this 1-year deal. See if he takes that. And he's sticking around. Luis, he played pretty good for kick return. His speed is good. Everything is pretty solid for him. I'll offer him a little deal, 1 year. And he's signing with us. Beluga, not interested. BJ Hill, gotta part ways with you again. And Daniel Jones, we're gonna skip that one for now. Can't handle that one right now. But Jake Elliott, I'll give you 1 more year. You played all right. Oh, he wants to test Jakeem Griffin. We'll end these deals. We don't need any of these players. Joseph Snelling, I would be willing to give him another deal, but I would rather do it in free agency. I want to see what's out there. Same thing with these free safeties. I don't need all of these guys. Lee Estrada, time to go. Balancine, we don't really need him. I do like was Beal. I'll give him a 1-year deal. Be a 4th corner or 5th, 4 or 5, I don't know, but he signs, so that's good. Harvey Davis, I want him. 650. Give it to me. There you go. Let's go. Deshaun Fisher, though, I don't want him. Harvey was just much faster, and I would rather have him. And for Daniel Jones, I want to offer you a 1-year deal. That's really all I'm willing to do right now. And it's not nearly what you want. How about 16 million or 17? I think that would be okay, because I'm still unsure about you. Just not interested in signing. How much is your tag? 35 million. We gotta let him test. We just gotta let him test. 35 million is too much. Zetzler's is 12.5. Really tempted to do that one. I think we're gonna do this one actually. Zetzler, you've been signed. But Daniel Jones, you have not been signed. You are gonna go ahead and stay right there. This is a big free agency. We have a way bigger free agency than a draft. We don't really care about the draft this year, honestly. And as it should be, I guess. But Alex Bright's our starting quarterback right now, and that shows something. We have a lot of assets on this team that we could trade away if we need to. We need a 4th cornerback. If we can find that, that would be awesome. And we just need a big splash. I'm hoping there's a good lineman. Left end, right end. One of those ends would be huge. Top player is Nick Bosa. Okay. Talk about big player. There he is. Chris Harris is out there too. Leon Dawkins, Josh Jacobs, Noah Fant, Stephen Tuitt. Nick Bosa is not really a scheme fit, but he's a stud. He's an absolute monster. 15 million a year is what you were looking for. 3 years. I'll do 4. Does that help you out? 96 points. Ties. I need more. I need much more. I'm willing to give up money for him. I need a big player here. Even though it's not technically a scheme fit, we can make it a scheme fit. We'll work around it for sure. 4 years, 65.6 million. That's 99 points. I want a little bit more. I would like to be up at least 5 or 6. How about now? 66 million. No, 99 points still. 5 million. How does that sound? 100 points. Up 4 now. Oh joy. Daniel Jones has a lot of offers. The only 2nd quarterback there would be no one really. The only guy is Stafford, which is not happening. So we're going to offer him money, but he might not take it. I don't know what it would take for a 1-year deal. We didn't want to do 35, but we have cap enough to do something like this, but he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. This is dangerous. So we don't get him back, we might have problems. But a $30 million a year, I think we'll be okay if we can get a deal done at $30 million a year. But 35 was just too much. I would rather have gotten Zetzler, and that's what we did. And Daniel Jones, that's over the league maximum. What is the league maximum? Is that 25? So is that not allowed? That's too much money for 1 year. Are you kidding me? But the cap? Okay. How about 28? Doesn't look like we're getting him back. That's dangerous, but it might be needed. We might need to make the next step without him. And I guess it's time if it's time. We need a right tackle. There's a really good left tackle. We could probably move him over. It's Dion Dawkins, but he's 29. So I think we'll pass on that. We need a center. So we'll look. JC Tretter's there. Joseph Snelling's still there. Oh my goodness. People actually want him. You hate to see it, but he is there. He has really good strength, really good attributes actually. So we'll offer him the same deal everyone else is. Maybe a little bit more. At least get over the points. 3 million. Let's go. Under 1. I want some depth at defensive tackle, even if that means signing a veteran player. Let's try Tim Jenigan. He's 76 overall. Let's give him 1 year. What he wants. Whatever he wants is fine. 97 points. That's perfect. I need to bump this up a little bit more. I'm not confident completely in it. I'm more confident. 17 million a year. That's a lot of money for a player like him, but Nick Bosa is a monster. Let's get it. 102 points. Okay. Anyone else that we really need to solidify right now? I don't think so. We can get a backup scheme fit. That would be nice, but Shaquem Griffin's there. I think we're going to go ahead and sign him again. 1 year, 3.1 million. Let's see if he takes that again. Re-sign with us. Get back out here. We need a fourth cornerback. What if we got a vet? There's Chris Harris. There's Patrick Peterson. But I think Chris Harris is probably better. Eli Apple, who's younger. Chris Harris is the oldest of them. Baker's there. They ended up not re-signing him, so he's available, and no one's picking up on him. How's he a 77? Was he a 77 overall when we dropped him? I don't remember, but he would be probably the best option there if we could just get him a little bit cheaper than that. I'm thinking 2.5 a year for 2 years. How does that sound for you, Baker? I want a vet though too, so I don't know. We'll offer him a 54-point thing. We're also going to offer one of these guys. Chris Harris, how about you? Do you want to be a fourth cornerback? I don't know if you have any interest in that, but you're a superstar X Factor. Anytime you hit the field, you'll help out the team. And if there's an injury, you'll help out the team also. 54 points. So both 54 points. We'll see if they take either of those. We need a backup safety for sure. Why don't we get a vet there too? We can get Eric Berry, but I'm thinking younger is probably the play. How about Cecil Wilson? 280K? Would you take something that low? 17 points? Probably not. That's safe to say. And we don't have a kicker right now. There's McManus, Zerline, Elliott. Elliott's the youngest at 28. Strong power, 97. How about Zerline? How's your power? 90. McManus, how's yours? You are 96, 82. I think I want Elliott, but we'll see if he accepts. 1 year, 3.9. Our cap room is really dwindling down now after all these offers that we have. That's all we really can offer, though. Daniel Jones. We'll see. The ball is in your court, Daniel. Ball is in your court. Accepted Nick Bosa. Accepted Jake Elliott. Snelling accepted. Baker accepted. Daniel Jones is moving on. Chris Harris, Jerrigan. Oh my goodness, everyone accepted but Daniel Jones. But that's interesting. We have 5 really good cornerbacks now. Chris Harris is one of the best slot corners in the league. So maybe a trade coming your way, or maybe not. So we don't know. No idea actually, but Nick Bosa on right end, Tomlinson on left. That's dominant. That's pure dominance right there. And pass rushing, Tomlinson, Lawrence, Bosa, Medlock, Volk. That is very dominant. And what I'm thinking is one of these guys is going to move as a backup safety. Probably going to be Harris, but we'll see. Maybe Baker even. I don't know. Well, our cornerback position's set. So now we have money, at least. 24 million, actually. And what else do we even need? We don't need anything else right now. That's really all the signings we were needing to make. We'll try and Shaquem Griffin, he'll probably resign. And we don't need, I don't think we need a safety right now. We're going to move up we have so many corners that it doesn't really matter. We can just get some depth player in the draft. Use one more big depth player just for clogging up the lines, and Quan Short would be a good one. Just offer him some money. We still have 20 million to work with in cap, and just these 1-year deals don't hurt us at all. I think we're set. Alex Bright's the only quarterback on the team right now. Dangerous, but we'll see. It's really an important year, and things just got a little heated up because quarterback is looking a little bit more important now in this draft. And unfortunately, there's only a few quarterbacks that are worth taking. Colin Nelson, pretty good. He's fastest. He's a scrambler. So is Jack, though, as a scrambler as well. I think Colin would be better out of those two. But Dustin Gray, he's a first rounder. He was almost first in everything, mid-first rounder. And that's about where we're picking, too. So we'll see how it goes. Don't really need to send scouting points anywhere else. I would like to see high draft combine guys. B's all around for this guy. Nope. Wide receivers are tough because you're just kind of guessing on them, and it's just hard to pick. We just need a quarterback. That's really important right now. Let's sim free agency week 3. That would be nice to see. Short and Griffin both accept. It's funny how Baker ended up on this team anyways. We ended up getting a lot of value for him. We got that quarterback, of course. But J.C. Jackson, we got to see what's out there, really. I mean, everyone basically wants him. I don't know what we can get for him, though. He's a great player, but I'm thinking picks is what we need. We could also do a lineman, which would be awesome. This guy has star dev, 6'6", 93. What would that be? I'm willing to do a deal like this, really, but we would have to see. Look at the lines. Daniel Jones now, their starter. We'll see how they do this year. Like to see that. Aaron Rodgers is a 73 overall. Regression just hits too hard in this game. I know that one for a fact. But I know a few teams have some backup quarterbacks, which would also be an option. I know one for sure. Why did they sign Matthew Stafford? So Bryce Williams is starting now in Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger is still on the team, but he's 41 and 68 overall. So he is just falling off. But look at this. So Marcus Mariota is the starter out in Tennessee. But they have Damon Schneider, also, who's 26. Superstar X Factor. He just doesn't get the play time. So maybe a guy like this. Do they like this deal at all? Not interested. But this quarterback is their backup. So it's really interesting to see that. How about... Oh, I don't want to give away Callaway, though. But Callaway is a great asset. Would that work? Not even close. Something big we can do. Draft picks. Third rounder. I'm thinking a first rounder would do it. I'm thinking a first rounder really would do it. He's such a good quarterback, but he doesn't even play. So I don't know how they're valuing him at this much whenever he doesn't ever touch the field. He's a lot, but we got to find a way to pull off a trade like this. We have 3 great tight ends. Maybe they would want one of those. How about a right tackle, first round draft pick, and J.C. Jackson? This is a tough trade to complete. Let me tell you about that. 2 first rounders, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to give up that much, but we know he's good. We really do. 2 first rounders, J.C. Jackson, not interested. What else can we do? I mean, I knew that guy was there. Who else would be a good option? I mean, he's the only really good option as a backup quarterback. He's good, I mean, but Mariota's their guy, so they don't need him. Feel like that. So that's where we left off. I don't know really what else we can do here. Do they like this guy? That would be funny if we traded Baker again, but not gonna happen because there's no reason to do that. We're gonna have to pick up some assets. I don't know what they would possibly need. A center? They need a lineman. Zetzler, first round pick, 2 first round picks in Zetzler. That is a crazy deal. Wow, they still rejected it. I think if we want this to happen, we're going to have to get another first round pick. So we got to trade with someone, get a high value pick, and then trade it. Vikings, what do you need? You need a quarterback. Well, can't help you there, man. Really can't. I can help you elsewhere, though. Maybe here? How about Baker? No, we can't trade Baker again. JC Jackson. Aren't interested? All right. Well, the Bears. Close. Very close. That's pick 7. That's a little excessive. We're probably going to have to trade second rounder. This is a lot. We're giving up a lot for this. JC Jackson, one of the best corners in the league. We're trading away just so we can get this guy. And it's not even a sure thing if we can get this guy. Now I'm thinking about it, we might be screwed. I don't know if you can trade picks that you drafted. Okay, you can. Thank you. I thought we were in trouble there, as that would have been unfortunate, but here we are. Come on, 2 first rounders this year. Oh, wow. They don't want to give them away. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Are you kidding me? Why is Snelling the best player that they want? Do we have to trade this first for a center? That is my question. We're really having to do a 3-way trade here. Ryan Kelly's aging, so maybe he'll be easier to get. Oh my goodness, really close. We'll give you a second next year. We're trying to get the quarterback of our dreams here. They already have Mariota. They don't need him. Come on. 7th. We don't have any late round picks anyways, and I suck at drafting late. A little bit more value. Okay. 6. That's a little bit. Accepted. Ryan Kelly. What do you want? What do you want from me? Oh, they don't like us. They really don't. You took both of these guys. What would that give them? Still red. This is insanity. We have the 7th overall pick and nothing to do with it. They aren't accepting our deals. We can't get a deal done. They won't take anything. They literally won't take anything. Evan Ingram, they wouldn't even take him. Oh, I mean, I think the best play right now is just to trade Snelling. Since we got to upgrade at center, actually, with Ryan Kelly. And Snelling was just a 1-year deal anyway, so the Broncos want him. It was accepted for a next year 3rd rounder, so try to get some capital back for this team, since we lost a lot. But we also have 2 first rounders, which we don't exactly need. So 1st rounder this year, 15th pick, we can trade for next year's pick and a 2nd rounder, and we can do that with the Bucks. Let's see if that goes through. It should be closer than that for sure. How about a 7th this year? We don't really need anything this year. That's why I'm willing to give up so much. Depth wide receiver, does that add any value? No. How about, we just gotta add someone, really. Anyone at all. We need right tackle. Yes, we do. That's really our only weakness right now, is right tackle and quarterback, which I don't know if it's really a weakness, because he's not bad. He was playing good, and we're gonna draft someone for sure, but maybe even 2 players, 1 later round as well. We gotta get this sorted out. I'll try a different team out. See if they're way closer. They're more realistic. How about another team? Let's just keep going. Keep going down the list. Not this year, though. We don't want this year pick. We want a next year and this year. This is a trade that would actually happen for a team that's desperate, and not with them. All right, so Cardinals was the closest. They just need a little bit more value. I feel like I can give them that value this year with a 7th rounder. If they take that, a little bit more, a 7th next year, or a 1 and 2 next year. So first 7-7 or 1 and 2, not interested yet. We got to give something else up. Copeland, he worth more than the 7? No, he's not. He's worth way less. How about someone else? Anyone else really even worth looking at, actually? Michael Thomas. I don't know. Who would I be willing to give up? Has to be someone decent, it looks like. Not any of these guys. Barnard, I would be willing to give him up. Not close. Okay, I guess this is going to be a 6. 6 next year. This should get the job done. Look at that. So a 1st, 7th, and a 6th for a 1st and 2nd next year. We're giving up one of our firsts this year. We don't need them both. And it's draft week, so we'll see what we can get. First, we're going to look at the free agency recap. Earl Thomas is still available. Devontae Freeman, Ricky Seals-Jones, Patrick Peterson, and a few other players. I'm just going to scroll down. Eric Berry, one of them. Anything else worth noting? Doesn't look like it. Our signings, Bosa, Harris. These two are big. He's going to be our slot guy, Harris. Maybe. He should be slot. I feel like he should be for sure. And Baker, we got him back. Janigan, Quan Short, Snelling, who we actually traded, which is kind of funny to sign him and then trade him, but it's the league. It's a brutal world out here. And we have the draft starting now. So I want Dustin Gray. He looks probably like the best quarterback in this draft. J.D. Payton, he's good too, but we just don't know the other team's needs. I know the Broncos don't need a quarterback, but I'm not sure about Jacksonville. They got rid of Nick Foles, so we'll see who they pick. We'll play by ear at this point. We just want Gray, though. They pick a cornerback. Broncos don't need... They definitely don't need a quarterback. They have a quarterback. They don't need one, so they don't get one. Awesome. We're number 7. We might have to move up a little bit. Carolina has Cam Newton. They shouldn't draft a quarterback. They do not. They have Jameis Winston. Who are they going to pick? Not a quarterback. Bengals, however, they might need one. They really might need a quarterback. Bengals have... Let's check it. Bengals have Josh Rosen. I'd rather be safe than sorry. See if we can get something done with them. A first. And what else could we get? What can we give? Where's some value? Alston, he's a good young running back. Would they take that? It was accepted. Perfect. We can pick Gray. Who even knows who's going to be the starter at this point? It could honestly be the guy we already have. But Gray and Peyton are both still on the board. We'll see what Gray is. He was about number 1 and everything as a quarterback, so... Ooh, hidden development. Number 12 in true value, and we got him at 5. He's number 6. Throw power decent. Speed, 87. Acceleration, 91. Agility, 86. He's a scrambling quarterback. He looks like maybe he's the guy. 21 years old. I want to see where the other guy goes. Bengals, they're probably going to get him. No, they don't. They go with a wide receiver, actually. Interesting enough. How about Minnesota? We don't have a pick till way later in the draft. Kareem Bisco. That guy looks good. Where's the quarterback at? He's going late. He's falling. He's really falling. Middle first is probably where he should fall. Strong safety, 76 overall. That's pretty good. A lot of busts, though. We knew that this draft wasn't going to be that good, but not this bad. 60s everywhere. Redskins? No, they don't need a quarterback. That's a good player. How about the Patriots? They go with Chris Cannon, left end. Philadelphia, get a right end. Green Bay in the left end. McLeod, he's 73 overall. That's pretty solid. This quarterback's still not off. He's going to fall to the second round. That's crazy. Clinton Boyd, 63 overall. Someone's got to pick him, honestly. Why not just pick him at this point? Someone pick him, please. Where is it? This is crazy. Browns? No? Jacksonville. You'll pick him now, right? No, you picked David Bush, 76 overall running back. J.D. Payton's still there. That's crazy. A guy I wanted, though, was Colin Nelson. Was fast. Really fast. But he wasn't very good besides that. But he's a 4th round talent. I was looking at him. Really looking at him. And also looking at running backs, because we could possibly get a guy, a power back or something like this. Early 1st rounder like this guy right here. That's crazy. And we'll have a lot of trade value if we choose to get rid of one of them. Finally, J.D. Payton, 3rd round, 71 overall. So we got one more overall on him with the other guy, which is good, I guess. Not really a big difference, but we're targeting Weil now or Clayton. I'm thinking Weil is the play. He's projected late 1st round. He's still up there though, so we'll see. See if he falls to us. We're middle of this round. We'll see where he lands. No reason to trade up though. He's not that ideal. There's another guy there who's probably similar player to him, so we'll see. There you go, 70 overall. Good player, but not crazy about it. Not gonna be mad about it because there are other players, other fish in the sea here. Falcons. Please don't take him though. Please don't take him. They take Josh Drew. So I guess he's a 5th rounder, so maybe it wouldn't be a good idea to draft him right now. There's other guys here, such as Brendan Hayes or Isaac Patton, who's also 5th round. So it's hard to pick between these guys. I'm thinking line would be a good idea, defensive or offense, but offense looks like it's stronger. A lot of just reds here on defense. Not really interested in drafting any of those. So we'll see. Right end, left end. Isaac Patton. We're going to go with him. Early 2nd round. Let's go ahead and draft him. 69 overall. Not the best, but still good. 36 in true value. Draft him 79. Colin Nelson went off the board. He was a quarterback prospect. We got to see how he is. He went to Raiders. There's another quarterback on the board if we choose, but the guy we got is hidden development, so we'll see. I'm thinking we're pretty solid on him, though. Perry Askew went off. Not a real rush anymore. Let's just go to our next pick. We don't even have any prospects till later, so hopefully we can trade it down. Get in a 5th, or we can go next year 4th. I like that. I would rather have some next year things, since this year's draft class is just not that good. So we're going to go with the Colts offer here. For 4th and a 7th next year. We're really gaining up some draft capital for next year. And they take a tight end. So let's go ahead and sim. Oh, and the quarterback got chosen that we liked. So at this point, we have tight ends that are green. Everyone else is just red, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Especially this. Look at this. All just busts. Looks like there's a free safety here. I think we just got to take one of these guys. Whoever's really faster. 4.54 and a 4.52. Looks like Hinton looks to be better. But Rodriguez has a better top 3. So I think I'm going to go with Rodriguez. 63 overall. Not the best. Still 90 speed though. That's not bad. Glad we have some speed to work with. And let's keep going. I don't even know if we have another pick in this draft. We do not. We traded that away. I forgot. So let's recap it. We only drafted 3 players, which is funny enough, but we don't need much work on this team. We got a left guard, Isaac Patton. He's actually pretty darn good. Only 69 overall, but he has the raw talent. He has the strength, 84. Pretty solid. Dustin Gray, 87 speed. Great tangibles. Good in development. I'm excited to see what he is. 21 years old. He's already the 32nd ranked quarterback, and that means he's already basically a starter, and he's definitely gonna have a chance at doing that here in New York. So Gray, this is how he looks. I mean, he was number 6, so I changed the number, but he has long hair actually, so he has a very interesting look, but we like something new. And whatever works, I guess. I think I'm going to add a few things just to make him look less generic. Maybe some eye paint, make him a little different. Eye crosses, how about that? So that's what we're going with the looks. We're going to give him the sleeves, number 7, the eye crosses, and he has an interesting look for sure. But that's how he's going to look going into the season. We're going to sign one rookie undrafted, and it's going to be Nate Cooper. He looks pretty solid. He's already 70 overall, and he went undrafted, so that's good. So Dustin Gray, he has everything. He has really good potential, and he has quite a team. It's Saquon behind him, Calvin Ridley to the side, and John Ross to the other side, with Ingram as a receiving threat, and just a lot of guys here that can really play. And while it might be a downgrade, but Anton Hightower actually has pretty good stats at right tackle. 28th ranked tackle in the league, 94 strength, 82 pass block, 77 run block, and just all greens. So that's what you like to see, really. Defense looks a whole lot stronger than last year. We added Bosa and Chris Harris. So now we have 2 superstar X factors with Sidney Jones. Then we have Hood, who's going to be cornerback 2, and then Chris Harris is going to be at the slot. He won't play that much, but he only has this 1-year contract, and then Baker's also there in case stuff goes wrong. Baker is good, but we know that Chris Harris is better because he has that lockdown potential. 85 speed, 81 zone, 79 zone, 81 man. Also Chris Harris, he's getting his number back, 25. Would like to note that Vernon Hutton lost 25 pounds over the offseason. No longer 310. He's actually slimming down, trying to play his position better. And he's number two tight end. He's still bigger than any of the other guys, obviously, by 40 pounds. Maybe even more. Yeah, 40 plus pounds. And it's good to see him slimming down for his new position. So I guess it's not new anymore. It's going into his second year, but the team looks really good going into this year. Nick Bosa, really excited to see him. And specialists, we got to just arrange it a little bit. So that's the team going into this year. And the next one, we'll have the preseason and hop into the first game with the Seattle Seahawks. Excited to see who win this quarterback battle. I'm guessing it's going to be our rookie that we got 7th overall. But, you know, Alex Bright is there in case he plays better. We'll see, though. We'll see what Gray's development is also. That being said, we will see you in season number 4.